I'm here with Justin Kostick, head coach of Arkansas State. The Red Wolves defeating Youngstown State 2-1 and advance to tomorrow's championship round. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Arkansas State Red Wolves bowling, final 3. How's that sound?
Sounds good, but still got to figure out a way to try to get the one tomorrow, Obviously, there's only one that can win this thing, and we would like to be able to be the team to do that.
Correct. You play McKendree tomorrow morning, and the winner of that will take on Nebraska in the televised appearance. But getting back to the match with Youngstown, after losing that first game, because I watched part of it, it seemed like the lanes broke down a lot quicker than they had throughout some of the other patterns in the house that we had seen earlier in the week. What adjustments did you make that proved to be so critical?
The left lane hooked way more than any lane that we had seen the whole time, and then the right lane actually had like the most hang we'd seen the whole time on the gutter. So the right lane, though, we moved and used the hang as hold for a while. So we played further right on the right lane, like considerably further right, like 10 boards further right. And the left lane we played further in. And then as time went on, the lane started blending out. And so the right lane got better and started blending out. So actually, like, for most of the match, the left lane was better, but then by the end, the right lane was better. And, we were able to put up a big game that last game.
Do you think it was because the lanes were becoming wet-dry, or because the typography of the lanes played a factor in that?
Yeah, maybe also, like, they sat for a little while, too. You didn't get the 20 minutes open on that pair, or the 12 minutes open on that pair, and they kind of sat for another 20-30 minutes longer than the other pairs. And then can be the topography as well, because those lanes are the right in front of the middle of the house where the front desk is at, and it's very common for those pairs to not be that great because they're used the most, so the front part of the lane hooks the most on those. That could have played a factor. Could have been a topography issue on that right lane. Maybe that pair is just really difficult in general, but obviously once that went on and the lane started to open up or whatever, like I said, they started blending out close to the same. But it's very difficult to have anybody in the sport of bowling have one lane where your launch angles got to be way open and throw it that way, and you go to the other lane and your launch angles got to be throwing it what we call over your toe, basically, and throwing it left, or almost like yanking it a little bit. And so it was very difficult to manage going from one lane to the other. And we even threw 2 different balls on both lanes a little bit, try to get close to the lanes being the same, and that really didn't work. When we were going through the team game, when I realized we were going to lose, we kind of threw some pins away, moving or trying a couple of different things.
Trying to find a new line.
Yeah. And so we just kind of were able to, like, once they blended out, my team's got a lot of power. Sarah Sain's Bordeaux really curve it a lot. Avery hits it a decent amount, but she throws it really hard, so she's able to stay further right or whatever. But Welch likes to curve it a lot, and Taylor's just an ultimate shot maker, but I have a lot of rev rate and power, and so when you get left and go around it, that usually helps my team.
Well, I tell you what, from watching you guys throughout the week, just like any other championship team would do in this circumstance, this team seems to make the big shots when it matters. Coming up big when you have to come up big. You'll definitely need that tomorrow against McKendree, but what else will you need besides that?
I think that just paying attention to ourselves, just going out there one frame at a time and taking the situation. And, if you get in a situation where, just know that even if you lose the team game, or even if you win the team game, the match isn't over yet. You got to win the next one. You got to win 2 points. So just to kind of just stay focused in that realm. And if we do that, we can be very successful.
All right. Well, Arkansas State is advancing to tomorrow's championship day. We'll see if they can make it to the big show. Coach, congratulations and good luck, Red Wolves.
All right. Thank you.